Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Cooking with King Fletch. Today, I'm going to be cooking an exciting meal. It's going to be stuffed chicken breast. It's going to be stuffed with cream spinach. I'm also going to be making a parsnip puree. Parsnips are in the carrot family, just in case those of you don't know what parsnips are. They come in a bag like this, and this is what they look like. They look like carrots. They're just white. Basically, like I said, I'm going to be making a parsnip puree. It's going to look like mashed potatoes. I'd like to thank you all first and foremost for liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos, and I hope that you continue to like, share, and subscribe so that we can grow this community and you guys can experience in your kitchen exactly what we experience here in mine. Thank you all again for all your support. Let's get right into it. So we're gonna start this thing off right. We got our spinach, we've got our Italian blend cheese, we've got our chicken breast, we've got some whole cloves of garlic. We got our parsnips. We got our cream cheese, and we got our heavy whipping cream. Those are all the ingredients we're going to need today besides salt and pepper. You can choose to season your chicken however you like to season it. Once all your spinach and everything is stuffed inside of it, you guys make all the final choices and decisions. And you know, if you want to follow mine directly, that's fine too. So what I'm doing now is just peeling the parsnips. I've cut them all in half. And I just got to get that skin off of them. Parsnip is a root vegetable, just like a carrot. And again, I'm just getting the skin off of them. Got that tip off. You want to get all the skin off of these bad boys, like such. There's a little piece of that. Okay, all the skin off. So at this moment, I've got my spinach, got some water boiling. I'm gonna blanch this spinach. I'll blanch it down before I put it in the process for the actual cream spinach. Just boil it down, soften it up a little bit. And after I get it out of here, I'm gonna stick it in a strainer. So this is just to wilt this spinach down to what I need it wilted down to. And I'm using about a pound of spinach here, give or take. So we got a good nice blanch on our spinach. We're gonna go ahead and remove this from the stove at this time. So straight from the stove top to the strainer, we're gonna strain our spinach. It was a little over a pound of spinach. Cooked down to almost nothing. So as you can see here, I got my spinach. It's been strained in the bowl. It's a little bit of runoff, that's fine. I'm gonna drain that before I add everything in. But now I'm gonna go ahead and chop up my garlic. So I get my garlic nice and chopped up, because I'm gonna be putting some fresh garlic in there with the cream spinach. It's gonna be chopped pretty decent size. It's not gonna be too tiny. Maybe like half the size of a Skittle or M&M. Just so you can have a reference point. Some of this garlic is going to go in with my parsnip puree. So I'm going to put the garlic in with the parsnips. And I begin to cook those down in milk, heavy whipping cream, and butter. And that's how we're going to cook those parsnips down before we puree. Alright, now it's time to get into my cream spinach. So I'm going to go ahead and add this garlic in there. Like I said, we're not going to use all the garlic. It's a good amount. I love fresh garlic. We're also getting ready to add our softened Philadelphia cream cheese. So you leave this out instead of putting it in the refrigerator so it can get soft. So our cream cheese is nice and soft. Drop that in there. And we're going to season that with some black pepper, some Lawry's garlic salt, and we're going to give it some good stir game and get it nice and creamy to that cream spinach consistency. So our cream cheese is already soft and our spinach is blanched. So we're not having much of a hard time with this at all. And as you can see, it's coming together quite nicely. All right. So you got your cream cheese, your garlic, your spinach. And like I said, the spinach is already blanched, so it's soft. So you just want to make sure everything is mixed in perfect. Get your cream cheese nice and mushed. And you see that? It's got a nice creamy consistency as cream spinach, right? We're gonna add our Italian blend cheese. It's just a blend. Depends on how cheesy you want it. I like mine cheesy. It's about half of the bag. So that's a pound of spinach. I'm sorry, 2 pounds of spinach. A little bit of Lawry's garlic salt. 1 cream cheese. And half a bag of the Italian blend cheese. And that's our stuffing mixture for our chicken. Let's get it off and wrapped around the dang on spoon. All right, there you go. All right. So now, that's all mixed up. Got our cheese in there. Everything goo-wop. You know what I'm saying? Nice and purty. 2 seconds. Give it a little bit of a taste, just a little taste. It's got a good taste to it. Don't need nothing else. That's real good actually. Okay. So now we got our chicken breast all cleaned and trimmed. I got some extra virgin olive oil here. I'm gonna just drizzle my pan that I'm gonna bake the chicken breast in. And we're gonna bring our breast out. Bam. Open him up. Hit him with some spinach. Hit him good. Hit him one more time just to make sure he stay down. Just tuck that nice in there. Get it nice and tucked in. Alright. These breasts is good to go, baby. See that? It's beautiful, right? Good stuffed chicken breast too. Stuffed good, ain't they? Everything in there nice. Nice and heavy. We in business, baby. So we got a little bit of Lawry's seasoned salt. That's right. I said seasoned salt. And we're gonna hit it with a little bit of table salt. Just a quick little dribble of that. Some black pepper. Some cayenne pepper. That's gonna add a little bit of spice kick to it. Just a little bit. And then we're gonna flip them over real quick. We hit that back side with just some Lawry's garlic salt by itself. And that's it. Flip them. Hit that back side with some Lawry's garlic salt by itself. That's all. Back side with a little bit of Lawry's garlic salt. And we're gonna cover them up and bake them till we see them looking good and done. And when they look good and done, we're gonna take the foil off of it and let them just finish so they can get a nice little bit of brown and crispiness to them. And now for our next trick, we got the same pot we cooked our spinach in. We're gonna add a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper, and it's on already. And you're probably wondering why I'm adding this to a dry pot. Because it doesn't matter. I'm gonna add a little milk. And I add a little heavy whipping cream. About half and half mix of that. And I'm gonna add about 3 tablespoons of butter. And the remainder of my garlic. That's going in, all in, straight like that. My parsnips. That butter, milk, and heavy whipping cream are gonna steam those bad babies. I'm gonna put a lid on it. And when that's all done, I'm gonna puree it. Stay tuned. So now that we've got everything going, I'm gonna enjoy myself a glass of wine, Sauvignon Blanc. Well, not a glass, a red Solo cup actually. Everything is in its element, being cooked, and pretty soon we're gonna have a masterful delight coming right at you. Stay with me, y'all. That's them parsnips with butter, milk, and a little bit of heavy whipping cream. They've cooked down almost perfectly. What I'm going to do is throw those into a Ninja or a NutriBullet, and I'm going to puree it, plate it with those stuffed chicken breasts. It's going to be great.
That's the parsnips, if you can hear me. I'm pureeing them. Don't want you to miss anything.
Also, them breast is done, baby.
Done.
And there it is. Cream spinach stuffed chicken breast, parsnip puree with the cilantro, and heirloom orange tomato garnish.